Iya kan gitu. Kita tuh ya itu. Oh ya. Kira phải không ạ? Mày Ini mana? Kita lihat dulu.
Okay, good afternoon everyone and welcome back from lunch. We have a very exciting session of this morning. We're so happy and glad to have you with us, and more importantly, we're very happy and honored to have attention. So right now, I'm really excited to introduce one of Singapore's best-selling author, and now not just in Singapore because he has just completed his master in Malaysia as well. I'll let him tell you more about it. But he's the author of 28 books, all best-selling. He focuses a lot on his a children's book picture collection as well as a middle grade fiction called Princess Incognito. So without further ado, Second most best-selling author, Neil Humphreys.
Hello. Thank you for inviting me. Yes, my name is Neil Humphreys. My name is Neil Humphreys. Because I get very hard. Yes, my name is Neil Humphreys. I have written 28 books. I am almost 49 years old. That will be relevant later. Can I just show of hands? It's not who is younger than 49. I tell you, how it is fast. And some who are older than 49. I'm lying, but it's not older than 49. Okay, you're the fastest lady in the room. Give a big round of applause. Back there. All right, let's try one more time. Younger than 49. Let's see the hands, please. Older than 49. Okay, now more specific. If you're in your 20s, put your hands. 20s. You're to the 20s. What's in this? Now let's see. 50s. So yes, yes, only yes, 60s. That's right. Last time, this is the best one to use about 50s, 30s, 40s, 20s, 40s, 50s. Start the okay. I'm going to see what the falls and all my life. 50s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 20s, fantastic. Give yourself a big round of applause. You are participating in something that will be a theme of my talk today, which is call and response. What I was thinking what I do every storytelling I do with children more. Yes, I'm into 28 books. I'm going to talk about my Magic Suitcase series today because we're wonderful folks here. We'd like to take Marshall Cavendish, the wonderful folks from the law, and including my books in this series and so I believe it should be fun, it should be interactive, we should all do it together. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty bit about me. I started off writing adult books, funny adult books. You know, the funny I'm my son in Singapore, all my adventures. Those were early books. Then I wrote some golf books about football. Then I wrote a book about becoming a father for the first time. Then I moved into my middle grade chapter books. I just completed the late before about the books. Then for children 7 to 11 or 12, they're about a secret undercover princess who must leave her unnamed country because there is a civil war. She cannot say that she's a princess, and she cannot say she has lots of skills, and she goes to a neighborhood store in a very poor part of town. So she learns, and the readers learn about rich poor divide, they learn about income inequality, they learn about bullying, in lots of fun stories. But the same rules apply. That was me recently, that was in Penang and KL. I went to schools in Penang and KL. And those are the heroes and the Magic Suitcase books that I'll be talking about today. That was in a place in the butterfly farm in Penang. You can see that butterfly farm, anyone can see that. Right, but these are my pride and joy. Abby Rose and Magic Suitcase. Briefly, Abby Rose is a 4-year-old girl who has Magic Suitcase. And with her best friend, Billy, she travels all over the world to help different animals in different situations. They are funny, environmental, eco-friendly, pro-biodiversity books for children from birth up until 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm showing you the inspiration. That is the real Rose. That is the real Magic Suitcase. She is my daughter. It doesn't look like that anymore. She's almost supposed to be into the teenager, which makes her but never mind. She's very cute then. So when she was 4 years old, this is a true story. Every word I'm about to tell you is a story. I bought her that suitcase for her 4th birthday, Dorothy's born. And in that very month, We were watching her in Singapore, and we were listening to her. And she walked into the kitchen, and she said, magic suitcase, turn the kitchen into China. And she said, the kitchen is not so fantastic. It's went into the bedroom. She said, magic suitcase, turn the bedroom into Malaysia. They took me there, and they would turn mommy and daddy bedroom into Thailand. Then she went into the bathroom. She said, magic suitcase, turn the bathroom into England. I said, what? Come out here. Stand down. I said, what did you do? Some magic suitcase. It's great. What did you call the kitchen? China. What did you call the bedroom? Malaysia. What did you call the other bedroom? Thailand. What did you call the bathroom? England. Where is it from? England. So what you said my country is a bathroom. That's very nice, isn't it? Not complicated. Like imagination. But my country. Not very nice. Into the kitchen, magic suitcase, turn my kitchen into the United States, magic suitcase, turn my bedroom into Vietnam, magic suitcase, turn my bedroom into Australia. And she goes into the bathroom. Yeah. There's the pause. Magic suitcase, turn the bathroom into England. Come back. Stand there. Where is that from? England. What did you call the bathroom? England. So I'm saying about my home country. It's a bathroom. Not very much. Remember I told you last time. I told you Dad was born in a place called London. I told you like London. Please. So right, magic suitcase. It's in the kitchen. Into the bathroom. Into the other. Into the bedroom. And into my daddy's bedroom. United States. And she stops. Magic suitcase. Turn the bathroom into not England. Very good. Magic suitcase. Turn the bathroom into London. It's not cheeky. But in all seriousness, I tell that story to all children when I do stories. I show them the origin story of my origin. Why? Because there's several things I put there. First, I am subconsciously showing them the value of story creation. This whole series of books came from a 4-year-old girl. She gave me the idea, I stole it, I completely plagiarized it, and no person's never had any royalties whatsoever. She's not paying me on it's enough. Story creation, that is what I'm subconsciously showing my audiences, my young children. Story creation comes from anywhere. Plus, this is something we use today, the value of interaction. Every storytelling I do, every story I write is geared towards interaction with my audience. And most importantly, I show you young children in that story that there are no age limits to storytelling, story sharing, and story making. By telling that story, the children subconsciously think, if his 4-year-old daughter with a funny imagination was free to come up with that, then our children can do it too. So that's the origin story. But now, so then I'm going to school. I do my story. I tell that story. But I begin my relationship with my audience straight away. I start planting clues about conservation and biodiversity in my books, because my audience, and now you're going to be my K1 and K2 audience. Okay? So when I go into my K1 and K2s, I say to them, do you like apples? You just had lunch. Let's try again. Do you like apples? Do you like fun stories? Do you like fun stories about animals? Do you want to help the animals in this story? Should the animals be in danger? No. So are you ready to help Abby Rose? No. Then I'll stop. I'll do this a lot. I'll just clean up this here. Clean up that here. And I'll say, old man, can I help you? Are you ready to help Abby Rose? And already I had the audience with me because subconsciously they already know this isn't a boring go to sleep storytelling session. This is interactive. Me, the audience, I'm going to be a part of this story journey. We are going to do it together as we are today. So, are you ready to help Abby Rose? Yeah. Are you ready to help Abby Rose? Yeah. Yes, that's right. Now, that is what I do in all of my books. They are literally written. They are photo. Daddy shows me a photo. And it is a 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on, K1, K2, I cannot hear you. It is a 1, 2, 3. I'm saying to the children hilariously, I will say, that's right, boys and girls, it is a tortoise. Very good, it's a tortoise. The children lose their minds. They go, it's a tiger, it's a tiger, it's a tiger. So I say, oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. Wait, hang on. We'll do it together. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's a. Thank you so much. Yes, of course, it's a turtle. Yes, it's a turtle. By now, the veins in their head are exploding. It's a tiger, it's a tiger, it's a tiger. But subconsciously, they are only involved in my story now. They're not taking a lead in my story now. They're not providing answers to me. They are thinking, the silly man at the front making the silly jokes, he keeps getting his own story wrong. He's so funny. I, the listener, will have to help him with the story all the way through. That is deliberately built into every recently on a Asian cruise ship. Now, you have a big advantage over me, a huge advantage over me. You know your students mostly. When I do my storytellings, I don't know them. I've never met them. I don't know their age. I don't know their language proficiency. I don't know their cultural background. And when I go on a cruise ship like that, I don't even know what country they're from. I don't know them Malaysians, Singaporean, Chinese, and somehow I have to win them over immediately. And I do it with call and response. So straight away with this stories of strangeness, I would say, boys and girls, what is the name of the animal on the wall? It is a 1, 2, 3. Now they've gone back to sleep. Let's try again. It is a 1, 2, 3. It's a tiger. And thinking, oh, I don't know this guy. Straight away, I'm involved in the story. The next interaction is start to relax. This is not going to be another. We are going to be actively engaged throughout. They relax. Then they build their confidence. It's a tiger, it's a tiger, it's a tiger. They build their confidence. And then I make the connection. Even with complete strangers. I start that storytelling, I got one child. By the end of storytelling, I've got 100 children who I've never met. And it all comes from call and response. Call and response. It's a tiger, it's a turtle. Not a tiger, but it's a turtle. Call and response. And that is built into every one of my storybooks. And that's why it's so popular with teachers. That's number one. Number two, the education part. Repetition, repetition, repetition. It's fun, yes. As I said before, if you look carefully, I deliberately want Abby Rose to make mistakes. Why? Because children make mistakes, and that's fine. You should learn from mistakes. So Abby Rose will frequently get the names of the animals wrong. A, because it's funny, and B, because I want children to keep repeating. So Abby Rose will say, yay, I saved 2 silver tray tigers. And B will say, no, those are Sumatran tigers. So when I go to the audience, yes, they are Sumatran tigers. What are they, boys and girls? 1, 2, 3. This side is louder than this side, just this side. After 3. 1, 2, 3, they are. Okay, now they're louder than you, okay? They are 1, 2, 3. I don't want to do this now, but you know, this is our standard. This is our standard. Okay, give them a round of applause. I'm going to let them take parts. So, silver tray tigers, and Abby Rose used to say, no, Sumatran tigers. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Goes in, then reinforcement, reinforcement, reinforcement. They are not silver tray tigers, boys and girls. They are. Oh, they are not silver tray tigers, boys and girls. They are. Sumatran tigers. Repetition, reinforcement, retention. Believe me, if you remember nothing else today, when you go home tonight, you'll be eating dinner, and suddenly you'll go, Sumatran tiger! Because it will be there, it will not go away. And it happens with my children all the time, because it's playful, it's interactive, it's always fun, always fun. And then, to get very arrogant, very high-end, I can prove in real time, with my children, how much they have learned. I can actually prove it before the end of the storytelling session. Why? How? Because I do a quiz. I do a fun quiz with them at the end of every storytelling. And I'll say to them, what is the title, boys and girls? It is a... They get a prize for that. And then I tell them in the story that there are 400 Sumatran tigers left in the wild. 400. How many are left in the wild? Yes, it is. All prizes and so on. So it's interaction, call and response. There's a quiz element. There's Sumatran tiger, yay! Put up my hand. 400, yay! So I can actually prove by the end of every storytelling session, I can actually demonstrate to parents and teachers how much the child has learned during my storytelling sessions without the children having any idea. They just sit there having fun. So which leads me to what are the facts, the actual facts, biodiversity, environmental, conservation facts that are learning all of my magic suitcase journey. Every single one of them. And I have taught them to children as young as 18 months old. And of course, 10 years old, right? 18 months old. And they remember. All the way up to 10, 11 years old. What are facts? Every one of my stories has a certain formula. Like when you watch Story the Explorer, The word endangered, because I want her to learn the word endangered. Tigers are endangered. What are they, boys and girls? Hang on, that side a bit better. What are they, boys and girls? So all of my audience get their magic suitcase. I tell them that all suitcases have words. But this suitcase, the only suitcase in the world that has letters. And all you have to do in the audience is turn the letters round and around to find the letters of the place you want to go. And then he told her that the tigers live in the forest. Where the tigers live in the forest. So now, you take my arms and canoes to start turning your letters like that, please. Can I see your fingers turning the letters? Because this is what we teach our children. We turn the letters around and around. And now they're excited. They're no longer listening. They're now part of the story. They have their own magic suitcase. It is in front of them. They are literally turning the letters. I think guys are going, enough already. Yes. But they are now actually involved. They have their own magic suitcase. It is right in front of them. They are turning the letters. They are all part of the journey. And then, as a group, we spell out the letters. It doesn't matter if you can read or not at the stage, because it's called call and response. Call and response. So we do it together last time. Letters, we will say the letters on the screen, starting with F. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, together. O. What does that spell? That's right, it's spelled jungle. And of course, as soon as I say that, all their heads explode. It's not jungle, funny man. It's forest. And the game. The game is stop playing and see words. Did you say forest? Yeah, it's Malaysia. Did you say forest? Yeah, it's just a wall. I did not stop until I was satisfied that every child in my group knows it's forest. And that village, I can see it in full time. It is a child right next to in the far world. And she's still not grasping that the word is forest. So we keep going. Okay, it's jungle. It's jungle. It's forest. Because my wonderful lady, the best. Now, knows it's forest. What is it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And you all said it. So now I'm satisfied. I'm ready to move on. 2, part 3. And he goes, discovers the problem. Now, then he presents the problem, and he goes, uses the suitcase. Part 3. And he goes, discovers the problem. In case of smart tigers, he is, of course, coaching. And that thing, you can see on that tiger's form, is a real tiger trap. I think this is what we with WWF. And that's actually what it looks like. But the tiger trap sounds a bit boring. So Abby Rose says, oh, it's a fancy ankle bracelet. Obviously, it's not. He says, no, Abby Rose, it's a tiger trap. What is it, girls? Abby Rose says, no, it's a fancy ankle bracelet. And he says, no, Abby Rose, it's a. Hang on, get to the bit better. Hang on, guys, come on, guys, come outside over here. It's a fancy ankle bracelet, says Abby Rose. And he says, no, it's a. It's a tiger trap. I mean, that's right. Repetition is call and response. And then we get to stage 4. Solving the problem. Every book solves the problem. And very deliberately, my language, my illustrations get faster and faster. Shorter sentences, greater urgency. Because, like you, by this stage, my audience has still been sitting for 20 minutes plus. And I need to keep them So I get the action to be faster and more dramatic, and the illustrations are faster and more dramatic. And I want my children to be more engaged and more action-oriented for this one. So for this one, as it's the big ending, I tell my K1s and K2s, okay, now we're going to meet Abbey Road. We're going to rescue the tiger. So can we please? Can you please, K1s and K2s, can you all stand up, please? Can you all stand up, please? Can you all stand up, please? I want to see you. It's okay. Can you all stand up, please? Can you all stand up? Wow, it's much easier, K1 and K2. Okay, all stand up. All stand up. That's it. All stand up. Now I just tell you they're excited. Now I'm going to pick up the magic suitcase. Pick up the magic suitcase. Let me see. At the back. There you go. Thank you, sir. You see, the superstar, the lady 50 plus. Oh, I'm so proud of me. Oh, this is my suitcase. Yes, the magic suitcase. This is what I got for the children. I like everyone. We're going to start speeding our arms back and forth. Can we do that together? That's great, boys and girls. Now you are no longer listening to the story. Now you are part of the story. You have your own magic suitcase. You are rescuing the time yourself. I'm going to make you do this for an hour until you're satisfied with the competition. But this is what I do with the children. And then we have a big finale. We're going to put our arms right up. We're going to stretch our arms. And then we're going to count to 3. We're going to throw them back magic suitcase as far as we can. Here we go, boys and girls. Let's get out together. Ready? 3, and 4. And then to be really annoying, I always say, no, not good enough. Okay, not loud enough. Let's try one more time. Hands in the air, boys and girls. That's it. Now, big muscles. Here we go. Let's get that. Go. And you can see now that. Fantastic. Great. So now they're excited, and then they follow the action. So the suit and it lands. Lands on the tiger trap, and the golden tiger lands on the main suitcase and bounces like a trampoline. And we all save the tigers, so we should give ourselves a big round of applause. Then on the page, in part 5, always finish. Happy Rose must go home. She feel safe, the children must feel safe. By the end of the story, I recap the story with Daddy. She goes home, she's reunited, she's safe. And that is the basic formula I have in all of my books. The beautiful part, the education part. Children, as young as 2 and 3 years old, will take away so much information that they will not believe they have already learned. For example, I will tell them, you know that the animal in this story was 1, 2, 3. And how many are left in the wild? And where do tigers live? That's right. And they are poaching because they get their feet, their paws caught, not in fancy ankle bracelets, but they caught in tiger traps, 400 smart tigers. Sorry. Yes, they will know all of that from 2 to 3 years old. And remember, I don't let them leave until I know all that information has gone. I get photographs and emails from parents of children as young as 3, 4 years old. You tell me, how on earth does my child know what smart tigers and then it's 400 left in the wild and their paws get caught in tiger traps? My child is 3. How do they learn all this? Because he's funny, because he's interactive, and because I didn't tell this story that I did. We did it together. It was interactive throughout. They used their magic suitcase to rescue their tigers. Me and Rose, we were just part of the story. So, again, I will keep doing it. So I will say to the children, it's a silver tray. tiger, right? And they would say, oh, it's a... And everyone would say, there's millions of tigers, right? And you would say, no, there are only... It's in the world. And everyone would say, it's a fancy ankle bracelet, right? People would say, no, it's a... You don't want to remember all of this. You never forget this for the rest of your life. I guarantee every single fact sticks. Every single fact sticks from 2, 3, 4 years old. I never ever forget it. I go back to see students when they P1, P2, P3, they still remember my story things when they were 4 and 5 years old. And that is one. That is one. I'm so proud of the wonderful doctor over there and the social hospitality. I included this book in the Green Place series because, as I've explained, my books, the way they're written, the way they are illustrated, are perfect for interactive story events, as I've demonstrated today. And the reason that is because I was discovering that young audiences wanted more and more and more because they were so engaged in the stories, because they were throwing the suitcase and saving the tigers, they kept asking for more. So we started with quizzes and prizes. They wanted more. So then Master Carey started printing coloring sheets for the children, and they would colour the different characters, and they wanted more. So then we went to turning puppets. They would colour, make puppets, and they wanted more. So then we started arts and crafts sessions, cut the puppets, make the puppets, and then they would start doing their own magic suitcase sessions after we had gone, which is exactly what you do with your students. You do the first storytelling, and then they have their own puppets, they have their own magic suitcase, they have their own imagination. They can rescue anything. They can go rescue some elephants. They can go rescue the orangutans in Borneo. They can do whatever they want because you have given them the basic story, and then after that, they can go in any direction they want. And that's what happened with me. It starts from comics, then drawings, then puppets, then funny stories, and now the wonderful Green Play series. Because hopefully, fun stories is reading fun stories. My story books are a starting point, and then you wonderful, wonderful teachers will take them into any direction you want with your wonderful students. I know you can't read that, that's fine, but that's the activities at the back of the book. And my favorite word in the activities is you. You the student, you the reader, you the child, you draw, you create, you make, you inspire, you. Don't just sit there, listen to nothing, boring story. No, you are part of the story. And then you go and take the story and do something that you want to do. You go and create your own stories. And that's why I love this series. So, to finish, I'm very proud that crazy little girl, 4 years old, who kept calling the bathroom England, inspired a whole 6-book series that has now gone all over the world. And is now about to go into the wonderful schools of Johor and Malaysia. Her funny stories inspired my stories, which led to the great Read and Play series, which I hope will lead you and all of your wonderful, wonderful students to make their magic suitcase adventures, just like my 4-year-old daughter. Teachers, wonderful teachers of Johor, you've been absolutely fantastic day. Thank you for listening. Give yourself a big round of applause. Good luck with your storytelling journeys. And I will now answer if you have any questions. Like I do with it came up to K2s. The best question gets asked. No pressure. Any questions? Any questions? Yes. Do I draw the pictures? If I drew the pictures and in the stories, I'd be a millionaire. And what would that do? I write stories. And then my wonderful illustrator, Chen Kui-kun, a lady Chinese from Penang, she designs and illustrates all of my books, Chen Kui-kun. We have a wonderful creative relationship. I come up with a story and I give suggestions, but it's only suggestions, and then she has complete autonomy. I never told her how Happy Rose should look. I never told her how really psychic should look. I never even told her how my suitcase should look. I had a working relationship with her for 20 years because we used to work in Singapore newspapers together. I was asked to set up, and she was the top designer. So it's a wonderful collaborative working relationship. If I could draw, but she's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful illustrator. Any more questions? Yes. Hello.
Hello. I have a question. Sure. Do you involve your doctor in creating each setting?
Okay, that is a wonderful, wonderful question, and for that, thank you for this prize. Give a big round of applause. Because this is a real. Okay. This book, I'm going to start there. This book answers that question. This book about the dolphins was written by my daughter when she was 6 years old. Hang on, she's not making a Mozart. What happened was, I just said to her, my family grows as a magic suitcase story. I still have it. I have laminated and framed. And on a tiny piece of paper, half the size of A4, she wrote something like, happy grows swimming with dolphin caught in the net. She gets a big pair of scissors from the ocean and cuts the net and saves the dolphin. I changed the scissors to swordfish, and I turned it to swordfish to cut the net. But other than that, I completely ripped off my own 5-year-old daughter. The whole story is hers. And no, she hasn't had a single penny. But she got a free book. So congratulations for winning that book. Well done. That's the actual book. That's the actual book that you come to learn. All right, thank you so much. Any more questions? Any more questions? Yes, right at the back.
Do you consider reading instead of just reading? Do you consider doing any reflective activity? Since I saw the first book when you put that the tiger poaching and something else, so would you consider doing like reflective activity with the kids?
With the books?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Which is what the whole series is about. There, the read and play series at the back of the book, when they finish the story, that's the whole point. But after that, there are many, many reflective activities involving drawing, coloring, comprehension, story creating. There's lots of wonderful activities that are put together at the back of the book. Yes, because as I've said, in storytelling, it's always something starts, and you never want the story to be the end. First thing is a collaboration, or response between the audience, and then I want the audience to go off and have their own magic suitcases. And I would like you now to go off with your wonderful suitcases and have your magic suitcase adventures with your children. Thank you so much indeed for listening. It's absolutely wonderful. Good luck with your boys. Thank
you, everybody. Do you have any more questions from Mr. Neil Humphreys? Oh, actually, lots more questions. So we'll carry on.
Good evening.
Sure, yes.
Okay. Just now, they said that you were the bestseller for 28 books.
Yes.
So you just saw one of the collections.
Yes.
So I'd like to ask, this collection was inspired by your daughter. What about the other collections? Do you have any other inspiration?
Yes. Okay, I'll tell you the story quickly. Let me go back. I'll find the books really quickly. Okay. Yes, because these books are also on sale in Malaysia. Okay, I'll tell you this story. I'll tell you this story very, very fast. But it also shows you the inspiration in everything. So when my daughter was a little older, about 8 years old, she was at the MRT station in Singapore and in India. This is all true. And we was going up an escalator together. I said to her, what do you want to have for lunch? Do you want to? And she just went, she said, don't talk to me. What talking about? I didn't. Don't talk to me. This is I'm the father. You are not my father. What are you talking about? I am your father. I said, I am your father, and if you say I did it one more time, I'll do it throw you off the escalator. What do you do? And she actually said exactly these words. I am intending to leave undercover princess. A secret princess. And I said, on this stage, yes. I said, this is true. I said, if you are a princess, I am to be a king. She said, exactly, no, you're too ugly to be a king. But she went on and said, true story. She said, you be my royal guard. Oh, and then she said, take out your gun. I said, I don't have a gun, do I? And then she said, true story, she said, use your fingers as a gun. I said, look, you don't understand politics, you've got a tall, or don't run around the MRT station going, just think I'm crazy. But true story, she made me walk around the MRT station protecting my 8-year-old secret princess. And it took 5 minutes. This is a true story. So I took out this very phone and I wrote down the words undercover princess, royal bodyguard, and that was enough. And then on the MRT journey, I started to write down notes undercover the princess, civil war. I started to write down notes, civil war, must hide in a poor country, royal school bully. I just wrote these ideas. By the time I got home, I had enough of a basic outline for what became the 6-book series. And again, I completely stole it from my daughter. 4 years old, she gave me a series. 8 years old, she gave me a series. She does give me a young adult series. Soon, I will put her up for adoption. That's what I was. All right, any more questions? I saw her somewhere. Yes.
I've got a question because I'm a teacher, so I want to tell yourself, how do you how do you make the younger kids to start writing their own story?
I like the question. Give a good round of applause. You can have that book. There we go. I like that question. Okay, when I write my stories, I'm very fortunate. Before I was a journalist, I was a teacher. So I was a teacher for 15 years. So with these particular books, the Abbey Road books, I write them to be performed, if that makes sense, rather than just read, which is the whole point of this series. I don't want children just to sit there while someone reads over the same boring line. I want the stories to be interactive. So even the part you demonstrated with the suitcase just now, where you were all pretending to throw the suitcase, I write my stories by thinking of how my stories can be performed. How a teacher or a storyteller could take that part there and go, right, this is the part where you pick up a suitcase and you throw 1, 2, 3. So I write the stories to be performed, to be acted out. And then I encourage the children to act out their own stories. And then some of these children, obviously younger than 5, 4, 6, they cannot write them, but they can perform. So they are making stories, right? They're just making them physically. They're making them by performing. And then later when they get older, they start to write down. So even 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, I write my stories to be performed, to be acted out. So that the children can go away and say, right, let's take the magic suitcase and let's build something and let's use the magic suitcase and then we'll throw the magic suitcase. I write my stories to be performed. I write my stories so that my today is completely interactive. All the children in my group are performing the story. story with me. Does that make sense? And then afterwards, I encourage them and the teachers to perform their own stories. To make their own stories. How about you? You take the magic suitcase, I'm going to say an elephant. You take the magic suitcase, I'm going to say one more time. And start making their stories. Before some places, they can even write. That's fun. I would like my stories to be performed. I want the children to act out, be a part of the stories. And then I encourage them to create and make and perform their own stories. And then as they get older, and of course, after they perform, they start to write it down. Okay, this will be the elephant, do this, do that. See? But at the young level, just perform. Does that answer the question? Thank you so much. Any more questions? Any more questions? Okay.
All right, so thank you. You are Harry. I just a quick anecdote. For many years, I spent hanging out with you as storytellers, and in many ways, when we actually read a play, a lot of it came from that experience. When we sat down, we saw how interested the children were, how excited, and how most of all inspired they were to just read. So they just go and run and pick up, and they say, "Oh, oh, so they're so excited." And I thought, what could we bring back? So you inspire me in there as well.
I never got any money for it. It's fine. I'm doing it fine. Thank you so much.
You Humphreys again. Basketball. Thank you. Next up,